bright sunny day in Chicago, the perfect setting for the Halos to wrap.
Iglesias, a closer, 48.
After yesterday's riveting victory yesterday, Brandon Marsh in center and Jose Rojas back up, and Max Stassi behind the plate, receiving Alec. And some changes for Tony La Russa. It's been a hallmark of his managerial. Abreu DHing. Zach Collins is receiving. He's made some adjustments off the field that we'll get into a little bit later. We have celebrated the Marsh homer a lot
With some young talent.
and a cold strike 3. Take year, he was throwing his four-seam fastball and an
Lopez overall just a 140.
center. Luis Robert there again today for round number 2. Afternoon. It will not be over the weekend. Off sheets. Karams to Hernandez, who that is this day's game, and then back to Jaime Barria. Long hold. Ohtani stays put, and Stassi's caught noon by Ronaldo Lopez. Making his first start since July. And had a day off yesterday. Came back off days atop the AL Central. And Anderson can hold up. No Moncada, no Grandal tonight. So Romy.
That. I want him.
First pitch to Luis Robert is grounded at shortstop Wednesday. Struck him out. Alex Cobb with
After 1-0. That means you have to have
just don't like starting their baseball clock early. And that's a
in the day for hitters and a little more difficult.
half of the second. Oh, got it. Jumped him.
Luis Rengifo is going to do some
Check on that homer by Rengifo. Hit it almost. And Mayfield's rung up.
All he does is hit. 17 extra base.
Rojas is running. Swinging a miss. And Lopez gets a call. Rengifo's 2-run homer has given the. And Jimenez is 2 balls and a strike.
I remember a few years ago when he was delivery and times to the plate.
And that misses low for ball 4. Time for a quick word from Jack in the Box. Rengifo, Rojas, and Leary. It'll be a tough play. Cobb.
Moment here in this game for Alex Cobb.
And days off. That's up the middle. It gets past Cobb, right to Fletch. The double. Still 2-0 Halos. Of the Angels roster, and then Phil Gosselin. Marsh taps that one to first.
It's pretty consistent as far as
that sprinter's body, and he's a cup as he swats a ground ball to Gonzalez. Shohei with 44. As far as go-ahead homers, as to whether or not it was go-ahead homer, it's the bulk number. Full count pitch to Shohei, swung on and missed.
yeah, I'm still shocked at that one.
Against Alex Cobb.
And he was in a stretch where he was
aboard. Now it's Cesar Hernandez, who's had a good season. Means that 2/5 of the opening week group.
Throw. Stolen base threat here, potentially.
That's bounced back up the middle. What a fight.
Just another reason to put that.
All of David Fletcher's great defensive moments. That to Luis Robert. And Cobb strikes him out. Nothing comes. And that one's off the wall. Max just missed a
game. This really, especially a beautiful day.
Wall sprays that one to the left side of the infield. Gonzalez out.
Did you say infield single again?
I did. Hot shot for Anderson. Nobody's
6 errors.
Putting that as an error on Tim Anderson in a field. Walsh will come in right behind him. They're going to try it with Rengifo. No, nothing Halos.
Yeah, when a team is struggling defense.
And they credit Mayfield with 3 RBIs on that. Jose Rojas here. 7-0 Angels.
Welcome back.
Like Lopez has gone to his slider a lot more than he turned around his season. But is not having a good time of it.
This slider. So he's getting a lot more of the strike zone that it's there today.
Yeah. And the full count pitch rings up Marsh.
And reacting on a fastball as compared
once, and then has Fletch send it right back to him. Man, did he take his time there.
Being Matt, at this stage of his career, best.
some four-seam fastballs, but it's knuckle curve, and we know how.
The Rangers in 76. And Abreu knocks it. That's how the White Sox have their leadoff hitter aboard.
Which is possible.
Full count pitch. And Jimenez grounds it to shortstop. Rengifo to Fletch.
Ball off the corner.
Hitter Lurie Garcia waits next, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Sheets. So Sheets, and it's first and second with one gone.
I've only seen him really miss one pitch so far.
It's up 7-zip. And a bouncer for Fletcher to Rengifo. And 6 average, and in far fewer games 20 homers, but with one hopped out to the rover, and Ohtani, we call that an infield hit, don't we? Or do we? That barely reaches the cutout. And there's ball 4 to Stassi. And scored 2 of the 7 runs. First pitch bounces away from Collins.
Walsh loves to see that. Now you have 2 in.
It's going to drop in front of Jimenez. Ohtani will score an RBI.
Couple runs scored. Now it picks up an RBI.
Where everybody gets into the act. That one scheduled to start later. Did that hit Rengifo?
Yeah, that got to.
Comes out for a visit. There's nobody up in the bullpen. Stand finale, and they've got. Pulls the ball out to shortstop. Anderson to Hernandez. Not in time for the double play.
Mayfield 4 RBIs now in the game. 28.
To second. Hernandez to Anderson to Sheets, and they do. Got him. Made for Kean Wong. It's the first time we've seen
Get a lot of action out of that corner outfield, and you have Marsh.
Cobb really picking up the pace today with the big fly ball out to Wong. Back-to-back chances for Kean, and a 1-2. Right-hander Ryan Bird taking over David Fletcher in the Angels' half of the 6th. Ball to Hernandez for the first out of the inning.
Hurting his back.
Marsh.
Boy, I love that swing going the other way for Marsh.
Yeah. He's Johnny Damon. Getting home. Back to the pitcher. Bird at second for 1.
And it's a great job by Alex Cobb today.
For Junior Guerra, not only the way base hit. Sox have their lead. 3-1 pitch jams him, and it's up in trouble in that at bat. He gets a cheap out on Rob.
Even though he does have a few walks, he's expanded his.
That's going to score Anderson easily from second base.
This year, there's a lot of magic going.
Jimenez with the ball into left field. It's going to wrap Abreu around to third. To hit the panic button here with an 8-run. Checked it. All over it. Stassi into the shadows. Hey! Makes the catch. Ohtani, Max Stassi, and Jared Walsh. And Ohtani's a quick strikeout victim. By his defensive versatility. Remember, he came to shortstop for Anderson. And a wide throw. Stassi reached.
Well, you remember that one year when the Tigers win the World Series? Yeah, they might be thinking of something else.
Walsh sends it on the ground to Hernandez, to Anderson for 1. Try to execute double play balls. That one bounces away field. They've been in a 9-inning game this year. That will get Ruiz back. Angels. Alex Cobb started today. 7th inning.
Writers.
Ball. So I asked Joe about that yesterday.
I'm ready.
And a check swing and
It's a difference with a bases loaded.
home to Luis Robert. Field. He's going to score. Gonzalez, one off, one on.
The plate where you want to get a chase, but it was elevated.
Shy of the Royals catcher for the Major League. Find out. The 3-2. Going to run as Marsh makes the catch. Collins comes in to score. What he wants. It was the slider, and he strikes out Jimenez. A 9-3 Angels lead.
A lot more curveballs and sliders. Remember, he did some opening in his career.
The next 3-2 pitch. Got him on a fastball.
And he's been great since he's gotten that role. And screaming after the
today. In his one inning of work in the Halo Gonzalez. Well, those last two pop-ups, we had a chance in this game. Lowest total of any game this year, but now by our statistician today, Mike McSteenth. He's got a base hit in the left, deep in left field for Billy Hamilton.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
49
and he's all Angels today. Been an error for the Angels. Just 3 runs on 8. Hit for 12 series for Brandon. 3 of the hit. Marsh, Fletch, and Ohtani. Jimenez has it for out number 1. Mike Wright against the White Sox and failed to score a single. We're out to Anderson, and there are 2 gone in the 9th. Hey, dude.
Remember, a number of the White Sox.
He got calls. Change, and we'll be right back. That Romy Gonzalez. As he Hernandez, Anderson, and Robert here for the White Sox. Travel day for both teams. Angels headed home for their final. Bouncing ball for Fletcher, and there's 1 away. For Ortega, right? I mean, guy who's still trying to. A swing and a miss by Anderson. Teams have been broadcasters for the last 15 years. Ball for Mayfield. Long throw is not in time.
To have that type of movement tells you he's completely healthy with that.
It's the White Sox. And bad proposition. That's exactly what's happened as the Angels victory this afternoon.
Yeah, a lot to like. Shohei Ohtani, a couple hits and hit.